What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's DJ Media. We back at it again. We're gonna do the Colorado uh, schedule review. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm not biased. I am a fan. So we just gonna jump right into it. Let's see. The first game of the season, they got North Dakota State. I think they should fairly win that game. It shouldn't be close at all because it's North Dakota State. But if we don't win by at least 2 to 3 touchdowns, then it's probably a problem. It's gonna be a rough season. Then we got Nebraska. Um, they have Dylan Raiola, freshman quarterback. He's not proven. That's gonna be a sold out game for his only his second game of his college career. We should come out strong in that game, even though it's in Nebraska. We have a better offensive line. We got a better defensive line. We should be able to rush the quarterback a lot tremendously, get pressure. I just don't see them. I just don't see Nebraska winning that game, honestly. I think Colorado should win at least a comfortable lead by 10 points. I'll give them a 10-point lead on that game. Then we got Baylor. Baylor finished, I think, last year with only 3 wins. They're a rebuilding program. They lost a lot in the portal this year. They lost their quarterback. They brought in the quarterback, but he's unproven at the Power 5 level. So Baylor, and it's a home game. I said Colorado beat Baylor at least by a touchdown or more. That's being generous because they were terrible last year, but let's just say they get on the right track and they start to get things going. I still think they're gonna lose the game by at least a touchdown. And then we go to UCF. That's a road game. Central Florida. That's gonna be a big game. Deion Sanders from Florida. All the Florida natives gonna come out and support. Um, what's the stadium called? Is it the Jump House or the Bounce House? Either way, it's lit. It's always lit there down there in UCF. That's gonna be a good game. Battle of the Black and Gold. I'm still, to me, I feel like that's like a 65% win chance, but 65-45 Colorado. But I feel like they'll be able to pull it out. UCF did get the transfer quarterback from Arkansas, KJ Jefferson. He was a decent quarterback at Arkansas. He didn't have much to work with, not a lot of talent. Honestly, UCF has talent, but they don't have that much more talent than he had at Arkansas, so it's not going to be that big much of a difference. If we're allowed to apply pressure on him, I think we can get a couple of sacks and shake him up because he's a good runner of the football, and he's big. He's a big boy. So if we're able to take him down and apply pressure, then we should be good. I think Colorado will take that game. Now this is where it get tricky. Kansas State. Kansas State being Kansas State. They got a red shirt freshman starting. He got a little bit of playing time last year, but it's Kansas State. They run the ball. Like, they win. They just find a way to win. I think that's going to be our first loss of the season. Even though it's home, I think it's going to be a hard fought game. That doesn't mean Colorado can't come out and win. But with it being Kansas State, I'm just have to trust in the previous history that they've proven to win. So I'm gonna get that game to Kansas State, but a hard fought game. Excuse me. And then we got Arizona. They got a new coach from San Jose State. They coach left to go to Washington. The San Jose State coach, he's actually a good coach. If you go actually watch their film, sorry, they kind of run the same thing. It's kind of like I would say like a pistol formation or like an offset pistol formation. A lot of shotgun, a lot of run up the A gap, B gap, play action. It's kind of the same offense that was already running in Arizona, so it should be easy to pick up. Defensive wise, I think they ran like a 3-3-5. That's not gonna be good to stop the run, but if we could get the ball running on them, I think we can win. And they lost a lot of key contributors. They starting running back, he went to Washington. I think 2 or 3 of their offensive linemen transferred out. Um, it's just going to be a different ball club, man. So it's the first year under new head coach. He's still establishing his roots and how he want to run things around there. They do got to establish quarterback and a receiver. But we don't know how the defense is gonna look. We don't know how the offensive line is gonna look. So that's a question mark. So I give Arizona 50-50. It can go either way. Cincinnati, it's Cincinnati, bro. Cincinnati ain't been good since the last coach left. Um, yeah, they won like I think 3 games last year. That should be an easy dub. It's at home. It's in Boulder. I know it's gonna be a sold out show. We're gonna bring that heat. We're gonna blitz off the edge. We're gonna rattle their quarterback. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a true freshman quarterback starting also because they're rebuilding. They lost what I think 30 guys on the transfer portal, if not close to it, and that's a lot to lose for a program after you coming off a 3-win season. So what more are you expecting to be the following year? They didn't bring in that much good of a talent that they lost. They brought in some more unproven guys, so you can't be too sure in that. And the thing with Colorado, man, the guys they brought in is proven, man. They brought in some guys. It was proven. Their grades is good in PFF. They were starters. They've been through the fire. They've been through this conference last year. They brought in a lot of Big 12 guys, so I think it'll be good for them. But they're definitely going to beat Cincinnati. That should have been a homecoming game, but I think Kansas State is their homecoming game. That's going to be a tough game. But yeah, they're going to beat Cincinnati. I got that. You can write that up as a dub. Only way I can see them lose if it's a trap game like Stanford, which we hoping that's not going to happen because we know what happened the last time they played Stanford. So uh, they should already went through the fire on that, so they should be good, right? Cincinnati is a guaranteed dub. Nothing's guaranteed, but that's the closest guarantee we're going to get. Then we got Texas Tech, the Red Raiders. Now, Texas Tech, I don't know because it's in Lubbock, Texas. I honestly just want to see. This is the type of team that you got to think with your head. Because if you think with like, oh yeah, we gonna beat them, just because you know I'm cheering for the team to beat them, that don't mean they gonna win, bro. Texas Tech, if I think I don't know, I'm gonna give it to Texas Tech. I'm gonna give it to Texas Tech. I say Texas Tech at least have a 65% chance higher of winning, maybe 7. No, I wouldn't say 70. I'll say 65. I'll keep it solid because anything can happen. The ball could go left, fumble, interception. You never know. You never know, man. So they at home. They got the home field advantage. Pretty sure it's gonna be a shutout game. All their games be pretty packed. Yeah. So I'm still take Texas Tech. So that's an L for me. So far, if we just go back through the top, so I have, before we finish it through, I have North Dakota State being a win, Nebraska being a win, Colorado State being a win, Baylor being a win, UCF 50-50. So I got 4 wins, and I don't want to say they're going to lose to UCF because they really might. I'll say a win. Okay, 5 wins. I say I lost to Kansas, so that's 5-1. I say they beat Arizona, so that's 6-1. They beat Cincinnati, that's 7-1. They lose to Texas Tech, that's 7-2. And then here we are with Utah. You know, the reigning Pac-12 champions, 2 years back to back when Cam Rising was healthy. They home against Utah, but Utah, y'all know how they come to play. They got Cam Rising coming back, bro. The man is like 35 years old. He should have been in the league. But either way, he proven. So that's a L. So I got 7-3. Then we got Kansas. Now these last 2 between Kansas and Oklahoma State, I feel like one of those is a toss up. So 7-2. I say they go. I say they beat Kansas, but Kansas have their quarterback coming back. They have a great coach. They coach really hard, but that's gonna be a tough game because they're playing at the Chiefs Stadium because Kansas is having their stadium rebuilt. You know, but it's gonna be a cold game, and we seen what happened in Washington State in that cold game. People were sick. We got blown out, And we all know if we played in Colorado, they wouldn't have got blown out. But it's the weather. Them boys not used to that cold. Most of the people on the team is from the South. So if I had to pick, I would say lose to Kansas and beat Oklahoma State. So far I have them losing to Kansas, losing to Tech, and losing to Kansas State. So that's my prediction. My prediction, I say 9-3 on the season. And that's the ceiling for me. I wouldn't say that's the bottom. I would say the floor 6-4. Ceiling 9-3. Maybe 10 wins at best. But we still got the Big 12 championship game. We can possibly make it there. If we get to 9-3, I think we'll make it to the Big 12 championship. That's all we can hope for. This last season with Shador, the last season with Travis, the last season with Shiloh. Then we got the freshman Carmani. He gonna take a next jump next year, and he gonna have to be a leader on his team. And also we're gonna have a new quarterback. So to send these boys out on a good way to the NFL. We need to at least get 9 wins. But man, that's all I got. Hopefully we can get to that Big 12 championship. Play hard nosed D. Run the ball this year. We got an offensive line, so Pat Sherman run the ball. And we just gonna have to see how I rock out. But just like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Down in the comments. Give me your predictions. I will respond to you guys, and we'll keep this thing going. Peace out.